What's genderqueer? What's genderqueer?
Viewers, here's a game you can play at home. Whenever my head goes outside of the frame, yell, "Tom, you're too damn tall." It will hurt my feelings. A lot of vlogs make cooking shows, but I don't want to be exactly like them, so I am going to do it differently. Today, we're going to make Misandry Pizza. To make your Misandry Pizza, you're going to need a lot of things. First is all of the makeup you own. That way you're a professional. You're also going to need our good friend Bagoffranzia. That tastes bad. You'll need things like a mixing bowl, guaranteed value brand pizza crust mix, one kind of cheese, a second kind of cheese, tomato sauce. If you buy the gross kind, it doesn't have sugar in it. I want you to think I think that's a good thing. Yeast only works when there's hot water, so you should take a pot, a dirty pot, because Misandry is dirty. No, men are dirty. All pizza, if you do it correctly, is Misandry Pizza. You'll need mushrooms, for obvious reasons, because penises. You'll need a Tupperware with old tofu, because tofu actually increases estrogen levels. You'll need 3 mini tomatoes, or as I call them, tomatesticles. This is spinach. If you don't know how to cook, you'll need applesauce. Because you can't mess anything up if you add applesauce to it. Just say it's supposed to taste that way. It has applesauce in it. It still doesn't taste good. That means I haven't had enough. Start with scissors, which is how people castrate the men. Yeast makes things rise. And you're going to want to rise against male oppression. By the time you're done, there should be more lipstick on the Franzia nozzle than there is on you. You need 1/2 cup hot water, 120 degrees Fahrenheit to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Does anyone know what temperature water boils at? In Fahrenheit? Science! Have some more Franzia. It hasn't started to taste better yet. Maybe add cold water. Touch your water to see how hot it is. Did you do it? It smells hot. I haven't had a successful pizza to date. Sir, this is the point at which I usually deviate from the instructions. You'll be tempted to add applesauce. Talk about how much you hate men to your roommate. I hate men, Marissa! Like all cooking instruments, pans are pansexual. Spread your pizza dough. While the pizza dough is starting to cook, do other things. Find a frying pan that you can use to hit men, while your friend uses the pot. Oil spills are caused by men. I hope this ends up on Reddit. Add as much mushrooms as you think would be the good amount to add to your oil. Can you hear that? Sounds like the revolution bubbling. Put more things. Genderqueers like to take the tofu in their hand and squeeze it. That's what brains feel like, which you'll know by the end of the revolution. Stir up the patriarchy with your tofu. Take 2, so you can really feel the Misandry crushing in your hands. I let the first pizza crust burn because I forgot about it. You made the dough smaller this time, that you have too many toppings and don't know what to do. Soon cheese will exacerbate that problem. I'm too drunk to use a can opener. I'm going to ask for help. Don't use utensils. They are phallic. Fingers are yonic. And Star Trek. Did my voice get more high-pitched? Transitioning happens on its own if you don't pay attention. Add the cheese, which represents the male tears. Use a spatula, which is not very phallic, unless you're having sex with all the wrong people. If you're a vegan misandrist, which you probably are statistically speaking, don't make it this way. Let's assume this is cooked. This is the finished product, I'm sorry to say. I apologize. I'll see you when it's cooled off some. You should be ashamed.